This is Anna. Mm-hmm. And I picked this out. This this may or may not be your favorite, but I liked it a lot.
I don't have a favorite.
Oh, that's good to know.
Anna, I'll tell you quickly. I met Anna probably 6 months before I knew I was doing the project, and she really made an impact on me. She is a rabbi, and she was talking to a friend. She didn't know who I was, and I was really taken in about how she was talking and what she was talking about. I'd never heard a rabbi speak in these kinds of terms. And then when I later met her, I found out that there was so much more to her than just this one element of her life. And her story is really about her name and who she is. And it says, it was prophesied in tongue that she would be born in this life and her name would be Anna. Derived from the Hebrew Chana, she will lead mankind as a lioness leads her pride. She will be blessed with great and lasting love. Anna was born with many gifts and talents, all of which have been or will be revealed to her in the proper time and place. Throughout her life, voices have made her purpose clear to her, regardless of whether the words she heard were another's or her own. As a 5-year-old, her father once found her in the backyard singing with the birds at dawn, a child's innocent voice joined with the joyful melodies of the morning songbirds. Her inner voice led her to the spiritual teaching of those who have walked before her, and as a rabbi and teacher, she incorporates their insights into all of her lessons, religious, secular, or spiritual. She is guiding a child across the bridge into adulthood, or capturing the essence of two lovers embarking on their life's journey together. Anna she lives true to the blessing of her second Hebrew name, Zimra. She will bring enlightenment to others and allow them to see the might of God. Anna defers to the Buddhist Patanjali to express how she feels and sees herself in the present moment. When you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all your thoughts break their bonds. Your mind transcends limitations, your consciousness expands in every direction, and you find yourself in a new, great, and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties, and talents become alive, and you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than you ever dreamed yourself to be.
Wow.
And she gave that quote to me, and it sits right in front of me every single day. Because it's true, that's what happens to me with both of my projects. Whenever I am inspired, or anyone's inspired and taken in by something, you just follow it.
So you basically get to know the character so well, you're almost writing in the character's voice.
I try. And what we do is through the interviews, I do write, and then I share it with them, and we go back and forth through an editing process together. Because I want people, when they read their stories, I don't want them to hear me. I want them to hear the woman or the man that they're reading about. I think that's so important.
Is there an underlying theme that seems to come out in all these women?
There's a common thread in everybody's life, and I like to say pride myself in my ability, because I don't know them and I can be completely objective through our interviews, to see that common thread, and that's what I write about. So with Anna, it really was about her name and her spiritual life. There's another, I mean, every story has a theme in it. You know, one's about a little girl who's completely innocent and everything that she has in front of her and how she sees the world so like a blank slate. And Evelyn, who I talked about, who used to see the world in black and white, and now she sees it in shades of gray, and she sees it through her own eyes.
That's interesting. So that redefines beauty right there, doesn't it?
Everybody redefines beauty. And, you know, a lot of these women have already done it for themselves. And my hope is that by anybody who sees or reads any of these pictures, sees these pictures, reads the stories, that they may not agree with my choices, but a discussion begins. And through that discussion, maybe there'll be a change, maybe there won't be a change, but there'll be a discussion.